Yo, welcome to another Craftopia guide. In this guide, we are going to be looking at an auto bioethanol farm, but with a twist. This is the best version you can make. Now, before we get started, if this guide does help you, please do drop a like and subscribe. The support has been absolutely crazy recently, and I super appreciate it. But let's do this. Now, I have had a lot of people in the comments reach out to me for an auto bioethanol farm. So that's what we're going to do today. However, this one has a bit of a twist to it because this one also takes up the least amount of space. Now, I've done my research and I gotta say, I can't find anyone else doing this. We are actually able to grow up to 8 fields of wheat only using 1 square, meaning you don't need multiple wheat fields spread out with absorbers bringing them in from every direction, conveyor belts. You just don't need it. So let's get started. So let's run through everything we're going to need to pull this off perfectly. We're going to need some floors and walls, standard. Now we are going to need some conveyor belts. I know I said it doesn't need conveyor belts, but only for the building process. Then we take them away. Now you're going to need up to 8 wheat fields. If you want to do more than 8, you can, but you'll have to do it on across 2 squares. This video is all about doing it 1. Feel free to adapt with it as much as you like. Now 8 may seem quite specific, but we are going to be stacking them on top of each other, meaning we don't want to go too high, but you could go lower if you don't want 8. We're then going to need 1 reaper and 1 sprinkler to allow the auto watering and the auto harvesting. We're then going to need 3 absorbers and 1 dropper. We then need an auto cooker, a craft connector, an aging facility, and 2 chests. Now, if you need to pause it here to go and gather them, that's fine, but I will explain a bit more as we go, and we'll take it nice and slow so we get this perfect. Okay, so once we have all of the things we need to make this work, we're going to start with a nice flat land. So I've just built a big surface here. Doesn't really matter. You can just add to it if it's not quite fitting. But like I said, this is the least space consuming. We're going to start off by choosing where we want our wheat to be. So I'm going to just choose this square here. You could do it right up to the edge if you like, do it however you want. But I'm going to go with this one here. And we're going to start off a bit different by equipping our conveyor belts and placing 1 above and 1 behind that. So you should have something that looks like this. Now we're going to equip our wheat fields and we're going to jump on top and we're just going to start placing them down. You can just hold your place button if you want them to go down a little bit quicker, but it doesn't really matter. And you want to do up to 8. Now, if you see, they stack up on top of each other. Ah, no, I found it out by mistake. Okay, so now we can remove our conveyor belt. We have our stack. Now, we're going to go ahead and equip our auto cooker. And we're going to place it 1 square away. You want 1 gap here. So it should look exactly like this. Now we're going to equip our chest. And we're going to put a chest at the other end of the cooker. Just like so. Now you can do it like that. You could bring it closer if you like, but this is how I'm going to do it just for the demonstration purposes. You can actually compact this quite well, but you may run into more problems, so build it basic for now and work with it. Now we're going to go ahead and equip our absorbers. Now I just have 2 different types here, but they're exactly the same. Just equip 1 absorber and place it on the very top of the entrance to your auto cooker, as you see, like so. Come to the other side and put another one on your chest. So this is what you should now have. Next up, we're going to equip our aging facility, and we're going to bring the aging facility wherever you like. Now you can bring your aging facility over. You can put it almost as close as you like, but I'm going to put it just towards the edge here, so it gives enough room just between the chest and the aging facility so that our dropper isn't interrupted by our absorber. So we're going to go ahead and equip our dropper and place that onto the aging facility. Now we're going to equip our second chest, and you're going to want to bring this a little bit further down because we're going to add another absorber, and of course you don't want them to be too close because the streams will cross slightly. So give it a good amount of space, but that's okay because you don't really ever need to be up this side. You could pretty much box it off. This is the most important area, so you can keep it nice and close together. So now we are going to put our final absorber on this chest here. Just like so. Perfect. Next up, we are going to equip our craft connector, and we're going to bring it to our first chest we put down. And as you see, a laser will go across and this side will appear, allowing us to enter the aging facility, selecting our bioethanol and pressing Autocraft. Next, we're going to head into our Auto Cooker's control panel, select the wheat flour and press Autocraft. Now this part is pretty crucial. You're going to want to equip your reaping machine and you want to put it to the back of the wheat fields. This just means when the wheat is pulled forward, it doesn't get stuck behind the reaper. It can happen. It's not a huge deal. You'll only lose like 1 or 2 wheat, but we're trying to maximize here. Do I know what you're thinking? If there's one on the bottom, how's the reaper gonna harvest that? I don't know. It just does. All the wheat is brought to the top, which is fantastic because you will see the sheer amount of wheat we get from one reaper. However, this bit is key. You want to equip your sprinkler and you actually want to put it behind on the floor, not on the top. This allows all of them to be reached. If you put it on top, the bottom 2 doesn't seem to get water. So for the full 8, make sure you put it behind. Now we're just going to wait for that to grow. Okay, so the wheat is just about to finish. There we go. We're now going to wait for the reaper to come up. Okay, the reaper comes up, chops all 8 at once, and the absorber takes it all inside and starts turning it into our grain of flour, which then brings it out this side. The absorber brings it into this chest here, which is sending it straight across to here, and we'll start processing your bioethanol. Now, we wait for the bioethanol to finish. Okay, so the bioethanol is just about to finish. It shoots out and goes straight into this chest here, where we will start saving them up. And the process will just repeat itself. It's an auto farm. But stacking up as many wheat fields is a unique design. And we'll see the process will just keep going. The reaper will come back up, chops it, and all the wheat goes in. And the process repeats. And now you officially have your own auto bioethanol farm. Stack it up, you're going to need it forever, and enjoy not having to process all of that manually. Now, I really hope this guide helped you. If it did, please do drop a like. Comment down below with any guides that you would like to see, any help you need. I am here to help. And so far, this community has been absolutely amazing. I have a lot more guides and content coming, so be sure to subscribe. Enjoy the rest of your day, stay safe, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.